Thank you, Kevin. We have new information for you tonight in a Vigo County homicide case. A Wabash Valley man is charged with the death of a Vigo County jail inmate. Now, court documents are shining new light on the events that led to the man's death. News 10's Joe Ostrowski is live in the studio tonight. He's got some developing details in this story. Joe?
Well, Patrice, earlier today, 39-year-old James Ross appeared in a Vigo County courtroom to face manslaughter and battery charges. Those charges stem from the death of a Vigo County jail inmate named William Powell. But along with the charges, we're learning more about the events that led to Powell's death. On January 6th, just before 11 at night, police arrested William Powell in the 1800 block of North 8th Street. He'd been wanted on a warrant. Officers said Powell was very drunk and had several injuries to his face. Powell told them he'd gotten into a fight at a nearby apartment. When officers looked through an open door, they reported finding a mess, but nobody inside. Meanwhile, police took Powell to Regional Hospital to be treated for intoxication and injury.
That's a common practice is the BAC level that they take at the jail. If it's over a certain percentage, it's required, mandated that they go to the hospital.
Hospital personnel reportedly found Powell's blood alcohol content at 3 times the legal limit, but they didn't find any outward signs of trauma to his abdomen. Powell was released to jail. According to court documents, at 8:30 the next morning, Powell complained of severe stomach pain, was treated by a jail nurse, and was scheduled for further treatment the next day. But at 2:15 the next morning, he was found unresponsive in his cell. Investigators say they learned Powell had been at the apartment police visited the night of his arrest. The woman who lived there told investigators that another man, James Ross, had been there too. She said Ross and Powell began arguing.
During the fight, she indicated that James Ross struck Powell, causing him to fall to the kitchen floor, and then while he was on the floor, that Ross began kicking Powell about his body while wearing a pair of work boots.
Ross was arrested and is being held on $75,000 cash bond. Terre Haute police held a press conference today to discuss the case, and members of Powell's family attended that conference, but an attorney with the family said they would not comment on the case at that time. Patrice, back to you.
Thank you, Joe.